The Prime Initiative.
It's pretty clear to see that we are in dire need of a new Los Angeles County Sheriff. Now, with the elections coming up in less than a year, I believe, the candidates are coming out. Now, I had the distinct pleasure of talking to two of the three at the moment. Now, we obviously don't know who else is going to be running, right? That's why I put a little question mark here on the bottom. But for now, we have three candidates: Mr. Oscar Martinez, Mr. Mike Bornum, and Mr. Andrew White. Now, I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Andrew White yet, um, but I am going to share a post that he made just so you guys have an understanding. And we do plan on interviewing all candidates simply because, it's you guys need to know, right? You guys need to know exactly the facts and exactly who you are going to be voting for, right? And it's plain to see now, right? The importance of voting for sheriff, right? I mean, Los Angeles is in disarray. It's a dystopian landfill right now. It's a war zone. Thanks, Sheriff Luna and Board of Supervisors. And we're going to get into the Board of Supervisors thing as well at a later video. But for now, let's talk about these guys. Now, I did have a chance, like I said, to talk to Mr. Oscar and Mr. Mike. Now, I'm not going to get into the conversation that we had, obviously for privacy matters, but I could tell you guys this. Um, from our conversations, they're obviously sick and tired as to what's happening to your beloved city, Los Angeles, and really the county. Um, I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. White yet. I'm pretty sure I will. But both Oscar and Mike definitely care a lot about the county and more so the troops as well. So they're very big on mental health. Obviously that's just a giant thing at the moment. It always has been, but I mean, more so than ever, right? They care about the troops from the conversation that I had. Now, obviously, everyone that is employed at LA County, they have their favorites. Everyone has their favorites, right? Everyone has their pros and cons. Um, but what we're going to talk about, what we're going to deal with here is I'm going to give you guys the information. You guys decide. Okay, that's what it boils down to, right? So we're going to get into first. Let's see what videos I have here. We're going to talk about Mr. Oscar here, Mr. Oscar Martinez here. He does have an Instagram. Actually, all three of them have an Instagram, and I'll go ahead and share that information with you here at the bottom. But let's get into one of the videos that Mr. Oscar posted not so long ago. Okay, here's Mr. Oscar Martinez, and we're gonna listen to this recording that he did at a podcast. Okay, and again, if you want to go back onto his IG, you'll be able to see all his recordings there. Okay.
Now, why should we care who the sheriff is, whether you live in an unincorporated area or incorporated area? Being the only elected law enforcement official and being the highest law enforcement official in the county, the sheriff sets the tone for law enforcement in the county. The sheriff has the biggest microphone, more so than any other chief and so forth. So it's very important for us to elect a sheriff that believes in enforcing the law constitutionally and backing our deputy sheriffs and law enforcement officers. Because if not, the only story that they're going to get out there is going to be anti-police. And that's the problem we have right now. Now, to explain how the sheriff's department work, whether you live in an incorporated city or not, you have a vote as far as who the sheriff is. There's only three people that get elected countywide: the district attorney, the county assessor, and the sheriff. Those are the only three that are in every ballot that gets sent out during the election. So exercise your right, because if you don't, we're going to end up with what we have right now, which is a sheriff that instead of being the voice of law enforcement, it's actually the fifth column of public safety.
There you go, guys. Mr. Oscar Martinez. Okay. Moving on, we're going to take a look at one of Mr. Mike Bornum's videos here. Stand by. Okay. Here we go.
The LA County Sheriff's Department is mourning the deaths of 4 deputies who died by apparent suicide this week.
The LA County Sheriff's dispatch system is still down.
Every morning I start my day with a cup of coffee, but lately each sip has been bitter, filled with the weight of troubling headlines about the department I dedicated my life to. After 36 years of dedicated service, first as a deputy sheriff and retiring as a captain, I can no longer sit idly by and watch the department that I love be dragged through the mud.
Sheriff Robert Luna.
The current sheriff's political pandering has nearly destroyed this organization from within, and we cannot allow this failed leadership to continue for another 4 years. Our deputies are suffering, with at least 13 suicides in the past 3 years, including 4 within a single 24-hour period. It's clear that deputy wellness and mental health are failing under the current sheriff. Mandatory overtime has left some working hundreds of hours a month, pushing them to their limits. The CAD communication system is failing. There's not enough working buses to transport people in custody. So what's their solution? Close the jails. Recruitment and retention is in the toilet. Pay increases for our deputies? Not happening. Our deputies need real leadership with organizational experience. I've seen both the triumphs and the struggles, and I know what it takes to restore morale, trust, and safety in our communities.
Hi, I'm Mike Bornman. I'm requesting your vote for LA County Sheriff on June 2nd, 2026. Let's figure this out together.
There you go, guys. Mr. Mike Bornham. Now, Mr. Andrew White does not have a video yet, or at least a video that hasn't been posted to Instagram or whatnot. But we're going to read verbatim one of his messages that he has for everyone in the, because, you know, we want to make sure that his name gets out there too, right? So let's take a look at Mr. Andrew White's message here. All right, guys, here we go. On May 31st, 2025, I proudly announced my candidacy for Los Angeles County Sheriff. This marks the beginning of a bold new journey, one I am prepared to take on with commitment, clarity, and purpose. The Sheriff's Department stands at a critical crossroads. It's time for a fresh perspective, forward-thinking leadership, and a clear break from the status quo. We must embrace modern technology, implement common sense reforms, and foster a department culture that supports and empowers its deputies. Above all, it's time for a generational shift, one that reflects the diversity of our communities and truly connects with people we serve. As a lifelong resident of Los Angeles County, I've seen both the challenges and the strength of our communities, especially those that have long been overlooked. I was raised by a single mother in Compton, where I learned resilience, accountability, and the importance of service. I choose to rise above expectations, to lead by example, and to give back to the community that shaped me. The campaign is not just about one person, it's about all of us. Change doesn't happen just by hoping for it. That's correct. It takes action. That's why I'm stepping forward to lead a department that reflects our values, earns our trust, and works tirelessly for every resident in the county. Today, I invite you to stand with me. Your support, whether through spreading the word, volunteering, or making a financial contribution, will be essential to building a campaign powered by the people. Together, we can shape a stronger, safer, and a better future for Los Angeles County. Thank you for believing in this mission. Let's move forward together. Then he goes into the contributions. Thank you for believing in this mission. Let's move forward together. Committed to protect, dedicated to serve. It's time. Okay, there you go, guys. So, Mr. Andrew White. So again, he's just starting, right? So let's give everyone some time to get their feet wet, get their feet inside the sand. You know what I'm saying? And get grounded, and then we'll revisit this again. Again, we are going to do some interviews for all the candidates, and we're going to ask them the same questions, right? Simply because, you know, everyone needs to be aware as to who you're voting for, right? Okay, guys, until then, keep fighting.
The Prime Initiative.